knew it was here. Sir, weather's disrupting the signal, but we'll be able to teleport him onto the rig's main deck.
Dr. Hayden, ready to launch the package, sir.
Whenever you're ready. We cannot regain control of Urdak without the Seraphim's help. You broke the seal when you awakened the icon of sin in their world. The balance between their two dimensions has been broken with the demons now in control of Urdak.
Portal ready in 3, 2...
Welcome back to the podcast, everybody. We are going to begin talking again. It's been a bit, probably about 24 hours. So, how have you been, Adam?
I've been great. Just been playing Doom lately.
Okay, before we start talking about the blood swamps, I think you should tell them what happened when you were playing DLC 2.
So, in DLC 2, I'm not going to spoil anything. Maybe some people haven't played the DLC, but let's just say that I was playing on Ultra Nightmare, and so I was playing the final boss, and let's just say I was on the last phase, and so I got his health halfway, and my game crashes, and I start to panic.
Yeah.
And having a heart attack. And so I was just making sounds like, "Ooh, no, ooh." And then I open the game up and I see the file there. I'm like, yes. And I'm happy now.
Do you know how many times I've played Ultra Nightmare on the campaign and it just deleted my save file for some reason? It never does that. It never crashes, and then it recovers itself. Yeah, it's happening.
Wow.
Doom Eternal is kind of buggy, not gonna lie. It's not perfect. Like, if I had one complaint, like one big complaint, it would be the amount of times that happened. Another example of glitches. Have you noticed how when you shoot the Hell Knight, he, like, freaking goes flying sometimes? He, like, gets launched across the map.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
That's weird. And that's been in the game since day one, but it's like, ever since the new DLC came out, it's been like more often. But, we probably do need to get back to talking about the DLC now.
Yeah, definitely.
So we're gonna go in the same order as last time. Like,
we're doing we're talking about blood swamps now, right? Before we actually get into it, let me just say, I remember when the trailer came out, and we only saw a little bit of the blood swamps, and let me just say, just by, it being, a little teased and stuff like that, I was very excited. I was like, you know what, this level is going to be amazing. I just knew it.
I don't think they showed a whole lot of the Hulk, which we'll talk about next time. Next time we talk, but I remember when in the trailer, I remember this being the level I was most excited for some reason, like blood swamps. I was like, oh my gosh, that looks so cool. So another thing that was in the trailer, that big tentacle. So what did you think about that? Because you know how everyone hated the tentacle.
Well, me personally, I forgot all about it because I don't have good memory to, start with, so I completely forgot about the big tentacle. But when I encountered it in that level, let me just say, it scared the shit out of me. Like, I literally, on the spot, pooped my pants and had to change pants.
It was crazy. That was, for UIC Atlantica, it was the two Marauders at the end. Okay. For the blood swamps, it was the big tentacles. For the Holt, they didn't show that much except, the Blood Angel in the trailer. I'm talking about the trailer. Like, this is just before all that came out. So, I think we should begin talking about the design now. I'll start. So, this level means a lot to me. I don't know why. I think this is the best level, campaign and DLC. It's got the most aesthetically pleasing environment, to me. That isn't saying it's perfect, though, and we'll talk about that in other sections. But let me just say this: the level design is great. Okay. It's so green. That's it. That's all I have to say. What'd you think about it?
I don't know. I really did like as soon as I got into the level and I was just set in onto the level, I was just amazed. Just looking around, not even playing the actual game, this is just
DLC.
Looking.
It's not main campaign, and yet they make it look just as good.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, well, I mean,
what?
Yeah, I understand that. But
they put a lot of effort into the world building compared to.
And the thing is that I with every level, I haven't maybe there's some levels that I've been oh, this is a good design, but this is not very impressive. But I thought it was a good design. But this level right here really impressed me a lot.
The design's great.
I also want to say something else about the design.
What?
I also really liked how there was multiple pathways to choose from. It felt like there's I really don't know how to put this into words, but there was it was just multiple pathways to choose from.
Each playthrough could be different. I just really like how consistent the atmosphere is. And some I like when levels go to different places. Sometimes how in Exultia, where you're in hell for half of it. But I like how consistent it is in Blood Swamps. It always feels very dark, but it's also kind of whimsical, It's
I understand.
very grand. But holy crap, there's billions of dead humans here. But holy crap, it looks so cool. That's what you feel when you're playing. But and I don't really have any complaints with the design in this level. Okay, well, do you have any? Except for we're not going to talk about arenas right now. There's a couple places we need to talk about.
Yeah, definitely.
But for design is pretty much spot on.
Yes.
I'm gonna let you start next because I want you to tell the audience what you think about the story because of what happened at the end and all that stuff. What'd you think?
Well, let me just like I said on the first level, it's straightforward. It gets to the point, and I like that. It's just straightforward. You just want to get straight into the action.
Yeah.
I like that. And I also want to say that at the very end there was that little twist at the end was a huge surprise to me, and I don't know, it really it just
the one where
came out of
grabs
nowhere.
the Dark Lord's spear instead of the father's. Man, you've been playing through the whole DLC up until this point, trying to awaken the father, and then you just kill his physical body. Which, from a lore perspective, that makes sense, but you didn't see it coming. That was what was surprising about it to me.
If you were to if like you had to like really pay attention in order to like know what was happening, what was gonna happen.
At the beginning of the level, the intern guy says, "Oh, you're going for the Dark Lord's life sphere? I thought we weren't doing that." But you know, you don't pay that any attention until you get to the end, where you're like, "Oh frick, we're killing Satan." Oh yeah. But let me bring this up real quick. The reason why the Doomslayer doesn't just destroy the Dark Lord's life sphere is because, I don't know if you know this, Adam. Without a physical body, the Dark Lord can still influence hell and other beings. He doesn't need a physical body to be able to play a part in things.
I know that.
But if he is in his physical body, he is, you can't take him down.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the story. Let's talk about the music now.
Because holy crap.
How about you start this, since this is your favorite level?
The music is so good, man. In this level, it really, okay, it's hard to put this into words, but it really makes you feel like you're in a swamp. Yet it's metal as frick, you know?
Yeah.
Like even the ambiance.
It's I
don't say that
often. I get what you mean. It's like, it's impressive how they can like give that swamp feel while also keeping that metal sound to it. Yeah, I understand.
I don't think that's been done before. I'm gonna be honest with you. But
Yeah, I don't think it.
no, tell the problems with it because it's pretty similar to the other levels.
Well, it like I said, and this is it's just too quiet, and sometimes it being too quiet can really like ruin the flow of the game because the music flows with the gameplay and stuff.
Yeah, but it's quiet, but it's not enough to ruin it. It's just it needs to.
Well, I know that I know that, but for me, sometimes it being quiet kind of like ruined, like when I was in like combat and stuff in this level, or just the first 2 levels, it kind of just like sometimes like it didn't do it all the time, but like sometimes it kind of just like ruined the flow of the like combat for me.
It didn't ruin it, but it did.
Yeah, like that. Yeah, that's what I meant.
But yeah, I know what you're talking about. I feel like the music wasn't mixed as well as it needed to. Don't get me wrong, Andrew Hulshult, his work on like on Dusk and Medieval and all those games are really good. And David Levy and all that, they're all talented musicians, but it's blatantly obvious that it's not Mick. It's just not.
Yeah.
So here's one thing that I do notice with the music. It's not as rhythmic. It doesn't have as much rhythm. It's very genty, It's kind of genty.
Yeah. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Of course, it's crazy and cool, but it's kind of genty.
But with like Mick Gordon's work, there was rhythm to it.
Of course. At least in most of the songs. I mean, the FG Division was pretty genty too, but it was freaking awesome.
But here's the thing. Here's the thing, though. Like when I listened to Mick Gordon's work, there was like very few things I could complain on because most of the tracks were perfect. Like I liked all of them. I mean, but maybe in like 2016 there might be like some stuff I didn't like and stuff. But there's very like I like pretty much all of the soundtracks from Mick Gordon in Doom Eternal.
All right. So now let's get into the demons and the blood swamps, the new ones and the old ones, and where they're placed and all that. So, we have to start off with the big tentacle because it's at the beginning, and I don't even know if I count that as a demon. That's more like an obstacle or a map or some part of the map. But what do you think about it?
Well,
what exactly is chaos?
I don't know. It really adds like I really don't know. It kind of gets in your. It's like it counts as an obstacle, and obstacles get in your way, and I think it does a good job of that. Like it gets in your way and stuff like that, and I think it does a good job.
But other than that, that's basically it. That's all I have really to say. I mean, it's cool. It's and I like how it's used. It's used very well, but there's not a lot to say about it.
Yeah.
Should we start with the demon placement or the new demon that was added? Because, oh my gosh.
I want to start with the new demon because I think I should start on this because I think I have more problems with it. Jesus.
Was that loud?
Ears. Yeah, it was pretty loud.
All right, you start with.
But let me start. I think, I really don't like this.
Start with the
I like this enemy. What I like about it is it's like a completely new idea. Like I've never seen like a demon take over another demon and buff it like a lot, and that's what I like. It's like a new idea, and I like that.
Let me add on to that a second. I like, you know how the Archvile, when he's in the room, he has a sense of urgency, like you need to kill him?
Mm-hmm.
The Spirit does that too, kinda, you know? The Spirit's, like, you want to kill the Spirit as quick as possible so it doesn't possess anything else. And I like demons like that. I like demons that force you to play a certain way, but not play in like a very specific way. Just play in a way that you have to kill the Spirit. Like if you don't, it's gonna possess something else.
Like I think when you're in a fight and then like you can hear the Spirit coming and it takes over like a demon, you're like, I have to kill that first, and you have to. Well, you basically have to, because it's a threat when it takes over a demon. If it's like an imp or something, no. But like if it's like a Hell Knight, a Baron, or any of those like heavy demons, that if there's like any heavy demon, you have to you're like, oh, I have to take him out instantly. And I really like it. Really gets you going, because I don't know, it pumps that adrenaline into you. It makes it more difficult for the player, and I really like that.
What I really like about it is, for being just a buff, the thing that buffs other demons, it really adds a lot to each encounter. Mm-hmm. Despite it just being buff, like it provides certain weaknesses and resistances to demons that aren't obvious and don't really add that much, but you can tell. And I really like that. Like it's not just a buff. Plus, you know, with all like the speed, the attack speed increase. Jeez, and they can't okay, let's get into cons now. Let's get into cons. You start. I'm trying to restrain myself.
There's a lot. There's some things I want to say. And I feel like this enemy is, although I like a challenge, I feel like it's too difficult.
Yeah.
Like it's just difficult. It's just difficult to handle with. Like knowing that it's resistant to plasma weapons, and some enemies like the Baron are resistant to like the lock-on mod and stuff like that. And like knowing that it's just so difficult to take them down. And also, like, you can't bluff their weak points. You can't stagger them. You can't really do anything to help yourself, except for like you can take the microwave beam and like kind of freeze them. But that doesn't, like, since they're resistant to plasma. But since like they're resistant to plasma like weapons, it doesn't really do much damage to them. So eventually, you can't just do that all the time, because if you do that, you're gonna run out of plasma ammo, and eventually the Spirit's gonna pop out, and you're not gonna have enough ammo to destroy the Spirit itself.
Yeah, you don't want to waste plasma before you kill it. What I really I was trying to not say this while we were talking about the good stuff.
Yeah.
Was the fact that they don't falter.
Yeah.
When you apply that to the Hell Knight, he's like a completely different enemy. You have to constantly run away from him, because he's faster, first of all. Second of all, you can't knock him back. He's gonna constantly run at you.
Yeah.
The Hell Knight's not the best example though. When the Spirit possesses the Baron, are you kidding me? That the Baron's just like freaking slicing you into little pieces.
He's literally like eating you.
Baron's already pretty fast, and so is the Hell Knight. But don't even get me started on the Pain Element and the Dread Knight, which we will get into later. Okay, just restrain yourself right now, Adam. That's coming for another time. Okay, so now we're gonna okay. Here's the summary, though. The Spirit's a great enemy. But the fact that weak points can't be knocked off is really what the big issue I have with it. If they made it where that was possible, I wouldn't mind the Spirit.
Yeah, I wouldn't either. But like the fact that it's like there's really no way to like
Imagine,
really
like the
stop like there's there's
so
like
fast.
there's like really no way to stop them, like this to stop them. There's no way you can, stagger them. There's no way you can really shoot off their weak points. There's really no other way than to shoot them to death. But that also takes a long time because when it just increases their health and it like by a lot. And it just takes like 3 years just to kill the actual demon and then the spirit popping out.
And then you have to kill the spirit, which I don't mind. But, some people don't really like that, but I don't really mind the fact that you have to microwave it.
I don't mind. It's a good demon. It adds difficulty and everything. Yeah, I think it's overall like a good demon. Good, yeah.
Alright, let's segue into demon placement now, and I'm gonna start. Because I feel like the demon placement, for the most part, is very, very good in this level. Like, might be the best in the game. Some of these arenas are freaking crazy. Like, the 2 at the end of each trial, that's really cool. Those are the most fun I've had in this DLC. But we'll get into some of the other stuff later. But I'm gonna tell you a few things, okay? There's a couple places that are of note that I really like. The dog part, the one where you're in a tiny circle.
Yeah,
all the dog.
Yeah, I like that part
that
too.
was a cute little spin on things. It was like a closed area with a couple
Yep.
things.
I absolutely agree on that. Yep.
And arenas like the left sides is a huge highlight for me. The left side's big arena at the end. I love that arena. I play that level and always go to the left first just because of that. Okay.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I just think it's really well done in this level. For the most part. But what do you think about it?
I think some of the arenas, and we'll talk about the other arenas that were questionable, but for the most part, I really enjoyed the arenas, especially the ones at the end. Like, I enjoyed, it's just so long and consistent, especially the two at the end. It's just long, consistent action, and that alone is that's just great because it gives you more time to just start slaying. Very long. I like that.
So now I feel like we have to talk about the cons now. You can start. Maybe what part you want to.
There's the one specific part that I just don't enjoy, and I'm pretty sure everyone didn't enjoy it because the fog part, the part where you're in the goop, you're in the fog, there's tentacles, there's the invisible pinkies, Doom Hunter, all that was just so
I'm about to end this man's whole career.
so stressful. Even just entering and you had to get through those tentacles was so frustrating because there were so many. And even though I'm not a big fan of the tentacle, but sometimes it really does irritate me, especially on that part. I think it's the worst on that part because sometimes, kind of like what Hugo Martin said in the stream, where the players had to exploit over the tentacles and stuff like that, and use exploit. But I don't think the players should have to do that just to get around something. Yeah, I don't think any player should have to use an exploit forcefully just to get through something.
Yeah, Hugo said in his stream, if you have to do that, then we've did something. Because that shouldn't have to be a requirement. Yeah, I don't really like the fog section. Here's my main complaint with it though. Doom Eternal is a game about collecting information with your eyes and sound. mostly your eyes, okay? Mostly visual stuff. If you take that away, you've basically blinded the player. Basically. Now, it's not a complete... You can still see, but it's severely reduced. Like, you can't see jack crap, basically.
Oh, yeah.
You can see, like, 5 feet in front of you.
It like, especially, like, invisible, like, enemies and putting them in fog, or they're hard to see.
I failed to mention this in the design, but personally, I like the, like, environmental hazards, those little bulbs that explode. I know you probably don't add them, but I hate them in the fog section. Holy crap, I hate them. All the fodder somehow see this as the place where they all like to gather around, because all the fodder are there all the time. You can't go near them without that stupid bulb exploding. Okay? Sorry I ranted myself.
Sorry, I completely understand. I just really overall, like, didn't have fun with that part. I got really, irritated. I just wanted that part to be over with. And I won't, like... I've died so much to that part, like, so many times. Like, every time, like, I play through the blood swamps and I get into that part, like, usually I'll be having fun and stuff like that, but when I get to that part, I'm not having fun, like, at all.
Yeah. One other place I want to mention is the Buff Marauder. Not? Okay. So, the Buff Marauder is actually a really cool idea, and most of the time it works, and it's pretty fun. But, sometimes you're fighting against him, and it just completely breaks his AI for some reason. And he pulls up his shield when he flashes his eyes, stuff like that. And that makes that part very hit or miss. That's why everyone hates that on Ultra Nightmare.
Yeah. That part's just god-awful. Like, I hate it.
Like, the fog part has ways around some areas, like exploits, you know, that shouldn't be the case, but that is the case. But the Buff Marauder, no, it's a very tiny arena. He's super fast, and half of the time his AI is just broken. Which the Marauder's AI is already kind of delicate. So.
Imagine, instead of it being like, instead of like a buff totem in the middle buffing him, instead of that, they replaced it with like a spirit, and a spirit went in him. Imagine that.
Okay. I don't know if that'd be easier or more harder, because I've spot the Spirited Marauder, and it's not that bad most of the time. It might be. It's harder than the Buff Marauder, but it works. It doesn't like break itself.
Well, here's the thing, though, is that with buffed totems, it buffs their speed and stuff like that, but it doesn't buff their health.
Yeah. Yeah, you just have to fight the Marauder that's slightly faster and has, like, double or triple the amount of health. Which is, I don't know about that, I don't know, that would be a lot. Plus, it's a very tiny arena.
I wouldn't enjoy that. I wouldn't enjoy it.
The last thing I want to mention about the level demon placement, don't go on the right side first on your first playthrough. The introduction of the spirit, okay, remember this is before DLC 2. The introduction of the spirit as a baron, come on. Like, you learn about the spirit, and it's introduced as a baron. That's why they changed it in the new update. Imagine, like, going on the right side and having a fun time, and then, oh, Spirited Baron, I guess I'm gonna die now.
Oh, frick, it's coming to frick me.
I don't know anything about this demon, and they put it on a Baron for some reason. Imagine if it was like a Tyrant or a Marauder.
No, I would leave the game. I would never play the DLC ever again.
But that's why they changed it. And I was kind of mad at that change at first, but I understand why now. It was a Hell Knight on one side and it's a Hell Knight on the other. It makes sense. But yeah, that's the level design. We're gonna get into our... Right now, this is the last part. We're gonna get into our one big problem with this level, and that's the final boss. The Trial of Malagog.
No, no, no. Not yet, Slayer. First you must beat my cubes.
Your what?
It's the final trial, and I assure you, it's going to be the hardest.
Okay.
No, my cubes! Fine, I guess you can go up now. Up you go! Up you go!
Okay, how about you start, Adam?
I just want to say the arena on that boss fight is very basic. It's just a circle, and on your your circle platform. That's it. There's no like poles you can grab to swing. There's no platforming or anything, to get your way around the arena. It's just a plain circle arena. The boss fight itself is not really good.
I wouldn't even count it as a boss fight. It's more like a gauntlet or a test. Which, that's what it's trying to be, but it's also trying to be a boss fight at the same time.
Yeah, I really did not enjoy that boss, and that's like my main complaint on this level. It's just the boss wasn't good. I didn't enjoy it. I wish it would have been better.
But the music is really good, though.
The music, the music is great, but like for having like great music on a boss fight, but have like a disappointing boss fight, I don't know. It's just like I don't get why you can have this epic music that's just so awesome, but then have like this disappointing boss fight, like. From like start to finish, like when I first played, like when I first started, I loved it, and then when you had to do the 2 arenas, I loved that. But then when I got into that boss fight, I was like deeply disappointed. I was expecting more.
Plus, it's kind of easy, It's not really that hard, and a lot of the bosses in the normal campaign weren't that hard, but like this is the DLC and everything else has been like bonkers.
Yeah.
So it's pretty underwhelming. Just a little underwhelming in my opinion. But that doesn't bring the level down entirely for me.
Oh, it doesn't either for me either, but it kind of disappointed me.
That cutscene at the end kind of makes up for it,
Oh yeah, definitely. It definitely makes up for it. But you would expect more, because like you start and then like you get done doing the both arenas, which are heck of fun, let me just tell you. But then like going from those arenas and then going into the boss fight, that's just disappointing. It kind of ruins your mood, not entirely, but like a little bit. But then the cutscene makes up for it, so
yeah,
it's all right.
One last thing I want to say before we finish up. I actually kind of failed to mention how just superb, like absolutely superb, the design of this level is. Like, holy crap.
Yeah.
The use of all, like just the trees. The trees are just bones, but they're trees. They like look like, I can't even describe it that well. But, and there's all that stuff in the background. There's like temples everywhere. Oh my gosh, I can't even. It's so good, man. Oh.
Alright, you wanna give your summary on this level?
Okay.
On what you thought of it overall?
Yeah, sure. Okay, okay. You rated the last one, so I'll rate this one. I think you'd probably agree with me though. Mine's a 9.5 out of 10. If it wasn't for the fog section, the buff totem, the buff marauder part, the spirit being a little too much, and the crap, I forgot what I was gonna say. But all of that combined, if it wasn't for all that, this would be a perfect level. This would be like the most fun experience I've had in any video game. Except for maybe like nostalgic ones that I'm not gonna say, but you probably know what I'm talking about, Adam.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Of course, but it was really cool. And I think this is I'm gonna go ahead and say this, Blood Swamps is probably my favorite level of the DLC. I don't know if you do you think so, Adam?
No, I agree. Fully agree. Like, it's my favorite level. I love it.
But yeah.
Now, my summary on it is I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it pretty much start to finish. Maybe there's like a few of the arenas, like the fog part, the buff marauder, stuff like that. Maybe I didn't like, but it didn't bring down my mood for it like a whole bunch. And plus the spirit being like really freaking annoying, but I didn't really mind it because I was like, you know what? It's a new difficult challenge, and I like a challenge.
Yeah.
But I think,
cool so far.
But overall, the only thing that really kind of disappointed me was the boss fight. But it didn't let me down too much. No, but I was expecting better.
The boss fight's not the reason it's a 9.5. It's all the other factors. If I had to rate it, it'd be a 9.75. But that's too much. We don't need to get into that low.
My score would be the same as yours.
Yeah, it's nearly perfect. But yeah, that's basically all we're gonna talk about today. We tried to make this section a little shorter.
Yeah.
And for us, we will talk about this maybe tomorrow. Again, we'll talk about the next level, the Halt. But for y'all, it'll be in a couple seconds. So, we'll see you in like a couple seconds. We might put an ad break, okay? So, be right back.
I wasn't talking to demons, I was talking to Doomslayer with his thick ass.
O'Reilly!
Shut up! I didn't do this!
You did! You literally did!
Not during while you were playing it!
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, exactly.
Ozempic!
You're just trying to listen. I'll end the stream and I'll do this. Don't make me. Oh my god! I can't even focus. This is so much going on my screen. My eyes are hurting. Why? That kicked me out. The glory kill, you frick. It's after why. Alright, listen.
What did they say to us in stream? What did they tell us?
It's gonna be
We are
hard.
not going to be kind to you when making these master levels. Okay.
Yeah, we kind of deserve it. What you know about? Oh my God! I'm going to actually frick right now. Oh come on, dude! I'm going to frick. Probably not. I'm probably gonna rage my head off and then never come back online for 2 years. And be on a hiatus.
Okay.
This is stupid. This is absolutely stupid. Look how stupid this is. Dude, you can... Ah! Why does that man have a two-hit combo?
What?
Why is this man... How is this man able... As soon as he hits me, he's able to hit me immediately again. Frick this... Frick the Hell Knight. I hope the bald guy... I hope Are you... Yeah. Did you die?
see my
Yeah.
See my comment?
How are you able to jump? You need to go in the NBA or something. Jesus. Man, I'm going to actually... I'm blind right now. I'm literally just randomly shooting. I hope you get murdered in your sleep.
The medallion? Why not?
I hope you get murdered in your sleep tonight. Oh, shoot. Oh! What are you laughing at?
I don't even know. I don't know what happened. It's just.
I hope someone pees in your cereal in the morning. I can't even focus right now. I'm actually going to frick myself in a minute. Dwayne, please, spare me! Yes, come here. Come here. Yeah, who's the baby now? Who's the baby now? Oh God. Carcass, I freaking hate the carcass. The problem is, I'm having problems with this carcasses more than anything. And here come the buff bitches. I see what happened now. Yeah, you think?
Try one more.
What are you laughing at? What's so funny, huh? Just like seeing me suffer, don't you? 3 or 4 times. You know how many times I've tried this?
How many? What
That's literally probably like the 15th. I don't know. I've lost count. I definitely know it's more than 3 or 4. Ah, frick. He's fricking me. He's fricking me in the butt. He's fricking me. He's fricking me. He's doing it. He's doing me. He's through the wall. What the frick? Hubby. Ooh. They have aimbot. What are these TF2 bots?
Wait, did you die?
Yes. Dude, what am I supposed to do? They literally have aimbot. What am I supposed to do? Be dream and cheat? Ah, you stupid! You stupid! Oh my God! Oh, what the frick? What the frick? Oh, you're just gonna still be recording. You're entertained right now. You know you don't want to stop recording.
Did you die again?
Nah, dip, Sherlock. I just hope someone please eat your cereal in the morning. What else would that mean? Show you, ass. Oh shoot! Oh shoot! Just give me your. Oh no! Give me your. Give me your spine. Ah, he blocked my shot. What happened? You see? You see? Yeah, you get your butthole raped. I'm going crazy. Holy crap, man. You stupid cuck. Oh, O'Reilly's Auto Parts. Ow! You happy now? Are you entertaining yourself? Are you happy with yourself? Huh? Cause I'm not! Watch, I'm gonna get butt raped.
Wait, you die?
Look what you done! Look what you done! You got me bad luck!
I wouldn't have let you get the medallion.
Just shut up.
We're shield soldiers.
Alright. No, I know you're not joking, cause you're a sweat bag! I've seen you play.
They're supposed to have good AI.
I know that, but these guys, no. You're a sweat bag, I swear. You know, AJ? Sometimes I wish, or sometimes I ask myself, why was I even born? Destroy his sled. Destroy it. Why is it not destroyed yet? Get me out! Get me out! Let me in! Ah! Oh frick! Oh frick! Oh frick! He's coming! Oh, you didn't die! Maybe in an alternate reality. I said, yeah, I died. Maybe die in an alternate reality. But yes, I did die.
Speaking of bloopers, I've been recording this whole time.
Yeah. I bet you're gonna put this in the blooper reel, you I'm okay, I'm okay, Adam, I'm okay. I'm not okay! This doesn't even have to be a blooper reel, it can just be Adam rage montage. Right. And then you could, like, at the top put, like, context on why I'm raging.
Alright.
Man, right there. What the hell, 9 doing?